North Korea summit live. Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un go head-to-head in historic meeting. It will mark the first time the ruling leaders of North Korea and the U.S. will have met since the establishment of the hermit state following the Korean War in the early 1950s. Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un are said to meet at 2 a.m. tonight, with bilateral discussions set to be held in Singapore. While hopes for a denuclearization or peace deal are low, both sides have spoken of their hopes for positive, constructive talks on the future of the Korean peninsula. Mr. Trump said he is determined to denuclearize the rogue state, who in the past have frequently threatened death on destruction on their enemies in Washington, Seoul and Tokyo. Express.co.uk will be covering the summit live. See below for updates. 8:30 p.m. Kim calling the shots? North Korea are believed to have set a deadline on the Singapore summit, forcing Mr. Trump to adjust his travel plans. Bloomberg is reporting Kim set a Tuesday deadline for ending the summit, a move which meant the U.S. president changed his departure date from tomorrow to Wednesday. Bloomberg cited two U.S. officials familiar with the planning, who said Mr. Trump had been willing to stay longer if necessary. 7:45 p.m. Dennis Rodman arrives. Former U.S. basketball star and personal friend of Kim Jong-un has arrived in Singapore. He said he had arrived to show support for the meeting, although he is not expected to have an official role. Rodman said this afternoon, "It should go fairly well, but people should not expect so much for the first time. The doors are opening." 7:30 p.m. Tension. What tension? Kim Jong-un looked relaxed as he took in some sights during the tour of Singapore's waterfront earlier today. The dictator even grinned as he posed for a selfie with Singapore diplomats. He smiled for a rare unofficial photograph with Singapore's Finance Minister Vivian Balakrishnan and Education Minister Ong Ye Kung atop the famous Gardens by the Bay landmark in the Asian city. More to follow.